Greetings everyone and welcome back to Orcs Must Die 3 for an extended first taste. As many of you have been requested, I have tracked down Lady Shelab and she has agreed to join me in at least one more video. This time though, to mix things up a little bit, we're not going to be taking on the campaign. No, indeed we are not. We are in fact going to try out Endless Mode, which is a different spin on the campaign. As far as I've seen, it uses campaign maps, so you can select which map to use, and you can unlock more maps as you complete the endless challenges. But the goal here is not to fend off X many waves. As the name implies, the waves will just keep coming. They will keep getting harder. The types of enemies you will face will escalate over time, and the idea is just survive for as long as you can, but you will eventually be overwhelmed. So with promise of shenanigans galore, let's get straight to the action. Alright then. Okay, so the first thing we're going to need to do is decide on our lineups. I do believe that I've already got a reasonable one down the bottom already set up. Let me have a quick look though. Alright, so what we're going to be trying to do here is Shelab and I are going to try and make sure that we've got complementary defenses to deal with what we're going to be facing. Let's remove the floor blades. I could possibly go with archers. Maybe. I don't know. They're a bit of an interesting one. What are you going with at the moment, Shelab?
Right, so what I have got at the moment is I have a brimstone trap that is upgraded to do arcane damage.
Right, okay.
I have a wall spike trap that is upgraded to do fire damage.
Do you mean an arrow wall?
I have an arrow wall. That's
right,
the
okay.
one.
So you've got arcane and fire so far.
Then I've got a shock zapper for the ceiling.
Okay, so we've got electricity.
More electricity on the floor, spike trap with electric. And then I've got the butterfly window.
Okay, so for some confusion, okay.
Confusion on the wall. And then I've got a snow spitter thing.
Snow cannon, yeah?
Snow cannon, yep.
Okay, so that's got ice.
Gotta love my specificity of like words there. Then I've got a barricade upgraded to double so that I can like help with barricade construction.
Awesome. That way
and then,
one of us won't be having to shoulder the expense of the double barricades
themselves. They're expensive. And then like it's always annoying if like a barricade goes down and then the other person has enough cash to replace it, but the one person that has barricades doesn't. So I do feel that it's like probably better to both have them if we need to put barricades up. And then a ceiling laser, which I'm training up at the moment, so I don't have any like specials on it.
All right. Well, we've got a lot of things to go down on the ground, and the ripsaw takes up a lot of space. So I'm going to put the ripsaw aside. I'm going to find out what to put there. But I've got an acid trap and a tar trap, so that's going to add acid damage and slow. The acid effect and the slow effect, because when you kill an enemy, the more distinct effects that it's under the influence of when it dies, the more points you get for it, which will in turn allow us to build more and then hopefully survive the round for a bit longer.
Yeah.
I've got the snow blower, the ice, the deep freeze wall. So we've got the arrow wall and the deep freeze wall. I am noticing that we don't really have a specific wall trap that will do melee damage. Actually no. I guess the saw blades that I've got do physical damage, so that's fine.
I think the arrow wall. I don't think it necessarily replaces it. I think it adds fire damage.
Oh, okay.
Is it not?
Well, that's a lot better.
I can't be 100% on that, but
now the other thing I could do. And this may be a specifically useful tactic in what we're going to be trying to do. Because if we have a look at the area that we're in, we are most likely going to be setting up our defenses mostly down here. We'll pop a couple of defenses up near the doors just to thin out the numbers a little bit. But a lot of what we're going to be trying to do here, because this is going to be an endless wave. It's literally just keep going until you die. There's no easy stopping point. So the more we can focus all of our firepower together so that the synergies happen, the better it is for us. So the best thing that we're going to be doing is probably creating a bit of a maze for our enemies to wander through so that we can maximize the amount of time that they're taking damage. Yep. Now, one of the things that I can do is I could use a flip trap to throw them backwards.
Back over. Yeah,
But
that would be useful.
if that allows us to throw them over barricades, that might actually massively increase the amount of time they have to spend under traps. And if you add
we
in
can definitely
that we've
try
got
it. It'd be a good
confusion
thing to
on
know,
that.
wouldn't it?
Yeah. The alternative is I could use archers down near the gate so that it takes a little bit of the pressure off us as well. What do you fancy, Shelab? I'm going to give that option to you. The flip trap or the archers. Neither one is upgraded, so, you know, it's whichever one you think we should go for.
I would say archers.
Oh, okay. Well, I will pop archers down then. Okay.
As much as I love a good flip trap, and you could maybe put them, like, flip them off the barricades and stuff, I feel that they don't, if they're not upgraded, they don't proc often enough.
Right, okay. You've got a little bit more experience with that. All right, I like it.
Yeah,
right
they
then.
can be a bit, like, slow.
Now, for the way that we're going to be setting up our traps, I'm going to lay down a cool 1,300 straight away. Pump right there. To try and force enemies from both directions to move over here. It's going to take a long setup.
Would you like me to
for
put a
us.
second barricade so that they're going through?
That would be fantastic if you can already afford
there?
that. Yes,
Yeah.
that's perfect. I'll go ahead then and I'll pop down with the rest of my money a little acid trap, and I'll just pop it right there. Actually, I'll move it a little bit further up. Pump. There we go.
Okay, can I put a spike trap in behind it?
Yeah, by all means. Okay, so that's all of the damage that we're going to be doing right now. We've got acid and electricity, and then, of course, whatever we can do. But these
I
barricades
can afford
will
another one. We
hopefully...
can sell it later if you need.
Oh, yeah, no,
May
absolutely.
as well spend my money if I can, right?
Yeah, 100%. The two trinkets that I'm bringing along is the ice trinket, because honestly, being able to flash freeze a bunch of enemies is a large ditch effort to prevent them getting through the portal is just super useful. And also my my Tinker's trinket. Does it actually show it up? No, I'll have to look over here. Where is it? Trinkets. There we go. The trap reset trinket, which I have upgraded so all traps will passively reset just a little bit faster. And I think that's honestly probably one of the better ones to have in a setup like this, especially if we have any long reset traps.
When they say equipped, they do mean that you have to be holding it, right?
No. Well, I think, like,
rather
for example,
than just on your hotbar, because I noticed that with the healing trinket, that it's meant to passively heal you, but it only seems to do that when you're holding it in your hand.
equipping reduces the cooldown of traps, resets traps in the area if used. I think just having it on your hotbar is considered equipped, but
See, I'm
I
not
could
so
be
sure.
wrong about that.
Yeah, I'm not so sure because, as I say, the healing trinket says similar, but I've noticed there's no passive regen on it when you're not holding it in your hand when you've not got it.
Well, I'll bear that in mind. Thank you very much for pointing that out.
Yeah,
I
if
wasn't
you're
aware of
noticing that they're not like regenning fast enough, like resetting the traps, then that might be why.
Regardless, though, it does have an alternate use function, which does cost mana, but I can instantly fully reset any trap in an order around
Which is
me.
absolutely amazing.
Which is bonkers good sometimes. Okay, I'm ready to go if you are.
SG in. Awesome.
Right, okay.
Ready to fight.
See how this goes. Right, we've only got enemies coming up from here. Do you think we should let them get down to the traps before we kill them so they're under a few effects?
If you want, yeah.
Yeah, there's not too many.
Get the
of
extra
them.
points.
Yeah. Right, now they will go straight down here, so I'm going to get in position and take headshots wherever I can. Just maximize a bit of extra damage if we need to. I say. And then miss the headshots.
Oh no.
Oh wow, I'm missing all the headshots right now.
That wasn't good. My controller... In fact, why am I not playing with my controller? I don't know.
Oh no.
My controller was plugged in from another game I was doing, and it was like...
Oh, it's
on my
rumbling.
desktop.
That has caught me off so many times playing Stardew Valley of all things when riding the horse. Riding the horse in Stardew Valley causes the controller to rumble, and the amount of times I've just been playing it, because I play with keyboard and mouse, and the controller's just been sat on my table, and obviously when it rumbles on a hardwood surface, it makes such a racket, and it scares me.
It's awful.
It's so funny though. Right, okay.
Start putting more barricades down?
I can afford to plonk down about... What would you like to put down first? How
I
about...
can put down one barricade, but if I do, then I have nothing else.
Well, how about instead then we go for the traps? I'm going to say, if, for example, I have my saw blade trap here, eventually this is going to make sense. Viewers, just trust me on this one.
You want a butterfly above it then?
Yes,
Get 'em
please.
distracted.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those blades will bounce off the barricades. So once this is set up into a proper maze, that blade is just going to bounce its way all along the maze, just taking out people's ankles. It's going to be great. But I'm going to remove it for now because it's not going to be as useful right now until we've actually got some barricades behind it. And
I think
you've got
I could
that
put
there.
an arrow drop on the wall there. Next to it.
Sure, okay. I'll put a tar trap beneath right there. And that's me done for money now. But as soon as I've got cash, I will place down another barricade pretty much, even in the run. You good to go?
Yeah, I think that's what I'm saving for. Yep, let's go.
All right.
Let's do it.
Now, once we've got a bit of a maze going on, or at least a corridor that forces our enemies to run the gauntlet a little bit, we'll start putting down, you know, an acid trap here, an acid trap there, up near the gates, just to do a little bit of extra damage to them before they make their way down. Now, that butterfly window is going to do a great deal of work for us, I imagine.
Do a little bit of damage to them before they get to the traps. Just let the traps kill them, though.
There we go. You'll notice those numbers like X4, X3, X2, etc., etc. Yes. Those are the result of enemies being under the effect of different effects when they die, and we're getting a lot more money out of them as a consequence of that. Okay, nice. Right, I'll pop down a barricade straight away.
I have enough for a barricade now as well.
Okay.
So that's a nice little corridor now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's starting to come along. Right, did you want to put a brimstone? Do you have enough for a brimstone trap?
I don't have enough for a brimstone right now, no. So I'll save up.
That's fine.
I'm very, very close to having enough for one, so I might be able to do it during the wave.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Do you want it next to the tar trap, or do you want it near the doors?
Right next to the tar trap would be fine once it goes down.
Okay.
We'll just keep putting a little bit in here. I think getting in some ceiling traps as well will be a big big improvement. I'll probably pop my ice trap over on this side. One thing with the arrow trap though,
you can absolutely move it if you want to now, because
no,
I
actually,
because it was the only place that would have hit them at the time.
No, I think where you've put it is perfectly fine. The issue with if we lifted it up by one, then regular orcs wouldn't trigger it, which is a bit of a pain in the bum, really. But okay, all right, ready to go?
Yep. And that's what it's good for, really, is all the smaller units. It's a fast-moving, low-damage trap, you know?
Yeah. And now that we've got the saw blade trap, that is actually going to do a chunky
The one
bit
thing
of
I need
damage
to be
as well.
aware of is I need to not be in the same place on the barricades all the time.
Yeah, always move around, because the moment we get any enemy that has like explosive effects, not necessarily the kobolds, because the kobolds will go for the barricades anyway, but if we end up with any kind of enemies that will target the players, like the gnolls, if you've got a gnoll grenadier, they're going to be throwing their explosives where you are, and if you're on the barricade's going to be taking the brunt of that damage.
Yeah.
Whereas if you're at the back, they'll come for you at the back. I'm going to switch over to my trap, just make sure that things are restarting a little bit faster. I love those butterflies, they're amazing.
I love that I managed to get it in for the last orc. I got in the brimstone trap.
Nice. Right, and at this point, I'm going to say we may as well just continue the pattern that we've got. So your...
So acid, spike, tar, brimstone, acid, spike, tar...
Yep. 5
Brimstone?
tar...
wrong
place.
Actually, no, that doesn't fit. Oh,
Don't worry, we'll be able to... No. Move it one across, because the next time we get a barricade, we're going to have to put it down there.
Put another one
We'll
there.
basically have them wiggle around a little bit, just because of the kind of length of this corridor, really.
Yeah.
I will pop down
one more spike.
a freeze trap over here once I've got the cash for it. And then next, I would say pop your butterfly wall in the same sort of position, like above, like just above the brimstone trap.
Brimstone trap. I'm gonna save my money for now then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rather than put a spike trap where no one's gonna walk on it.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
More enemies on the way.
I'll start getting down the archers soon
start on
down
ceiling
here.
traps as well.
Yeah. I'm gonna start putting down archers soon. Which ceiling traps do you have?
I've got the snow cannon, the lasers.
Oh, yeah, the lasers down that corridor is going to be crazy potent. And the nice thing about the wallflowers that I've got and the cannons that Shelab's got is that because I've upgraded my wallflowers, I can place them on the ceiling. They don't allow for that normally. But Shelab's snow cannons, placing them above barricades where people wouldn't normally walk, because it's going to shoot away from itself, it'll still affect them in much the same way as the wallflower, which is kind of like a flower artillery, really. It's a good thing to have above barricades where normally you're not going to have any destructive traps actually able to do anything. So it's making use of space you would otherwise not use.
Can go, yeah. Oh, yeah. You were saying, weren't you, that because they spray?
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and pop this down. Tonk.
Nice.
And then I'm going to pop in the blade.
Wanted.
Right there.
More enemies on the way.
Butterfly.
Perfect.
I'm gonna start getting the above head.
The laser traps. Oh, yeah, the shock traps.
And
yeah,
I can do a laser trap as well.
Oh, it'd be fantastic if you could.
I need a second one to go with it, though.
So is it just a continuous beam, and as they walk through it, they just get lasered a bit?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I think you can upgrade that to do fire damage, I think.
You can, and you can upgrade it to have more lasers as well. So I'm hoping that I will be able to do that.
Nice. Yeah, so let them get through the trap corridor a little bit.
Oh, sorry, I'm being too efficient.
This game. It'll be awful for Factorio players. Like, I'm being too efficient. I'm being punished for my efficiency.
I'm
what
not
kind
being
of upside down world is this?
Because I'm killing too many of them.
I know. I'm going to pop down a freeze trap over there.
Looking good.
Okay, nice work.
Steal the money.
Well, by all means.
This.
Right. You're up for... Right,
I'll get the second
yeah, the second
lasers
laser.
in.
Nice.
Yeah.
You can pop down the second shock trap as well if you want up there. Or an ice cannon if you want.
I don't have no money.
Oh, fair enough. Okay.
It's expensive.
Yeah.
But it's good.
The next
I'm doing
acid
another
trap
spike
I'm going to
trap,
place
though.
down, I'm actually going to place down nearer to the enemy. The enemy spawns, just to make sure they're taking a little bit of damage when they're coming in. Mainly to kill off low health kobolds.
Yeah, yeah.
Because,
definitely, like,
yeah, the explosions are just ruinous for barricades.
Just putting a few sort of brimstone traps around the place is just amazing for that, stopping them.
Yep. Click in when you're ready, but no rush. Oh, there we are.
I am ready indeed.
More enemies on the way.
Yeah, we're not seeing any kobolds yet, but I don't suppose it's going to be long before we do.
No. And the same with the gnolls. They'll probably be around very soon, and they'll be jumping over the barricades.
Talking about
pain in the
gnolls?
butt.
One just
There's one.
was attacking you, yep. Already down. We're seeing 8 different types of effects in some places. That's glorious for the amount of points we're getting. 7, 6, 5,
Yeah, 7,
8.
6s.
Oh, ogres. Going for the headshots when I can. There's the freeze trap in
Oh,
fact.
those laser traps did amazing against the orcs. Sorry, the ogre.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me at all. Right, I'm going to pop down a confused flower or 2. Oh, well, 1, I suppose. Okay, why is it shooting it over here? Stupid confused flower.
Oh, that freeze trap! It's stopping them in the lasers.
I hadn't even considered that, but yeah, no, that's amazing.
Stop that orc right where he was in the middle of a laser. He just
So he was just
died.
taking
It was
loads
great.
of extra damage. No, that's perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Oh, that was
Okay.
fantastic.
Right, next up. Right, I'm going to actually go ahead and drop down a little bit of acid just outside the doors, just so that we get in some early damage on them.
I'm going to do the same with
whittle down.
brimstone. I can only do 1 with the money I've got right now.
That's
Now,
perfectly
yeah.
fine. Yep, well, that's good.
I'll go up and do the other one next wave.
Yeah.
Ready to roll.
Okay.
More enemies on the way.
They come. You can see one big enemy on the map. So it's either an ogre already, a troll, or potentially a gnoll. I'll let you know. It's an ogre. Okay, good. Nothing too terrible then. Come on.
If you've got any
confusion flowers.
fire-based brimstone, that's amazing against if... yeah, the times 11 combo there, I swear.
Wow. You sure that wasn't... Well, actually, yeah, it wouldn't say 2 1s, so yeah, no. That must have been a time
We're getting some times 9s.
Yeah, no, we're seeing some big numbers now.
The barricade is under attack.
Which one? Oh yeah, 2 barricades badly hurt. Okay, gonna be
Shame we can't
holding on to
heal
some
them.
money. You can upgrade the trinket to heal barricades. One of my trinkets can do it. That wallflower is actually being completely useless. I'm very upset. It's throwing its... Oh man, I'm taking a load of damage from the archers. I recommend drawing back a little bit to encourage the archers to approach.
Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. Don't worry about it. Ooh, skull on the ground. Yoink. Right, okay. We've got 2 barricades. Oh, thankfully, they fully healed because we're at, we're at a break.
Very nice. They were
effectively.
nearly dead.
Yeah. Right, I'm going to drop down another floor trap.
Right.
I am then... Well, I'm then going to do nothing because I haven't got enough money, but hopefully we can start adding down a couple of extra
I
bits
can
and
put
bobs.
in... I've got just enough money to put in another arrow trap. Would you like that to go next to the butterfly trap there?
Yeah, because it will actually fire over this barricade. Because what I intend to do, or hope that we can do, is have a double barricade here, a double barricade across here, then another double barricade up. So there'll be a little section where there'll be 2x2 traps here, which we won't be able to control their pathing quite as well as I would like. But then ultimately they're going to be coming out along this side, and I'm going to have, or I'll start arraying archers down here to help us out. We'll see how it goes.
Okay.
But
Well, see how it goes, because I don't like fully visualize what you're on about.
yeah,
but I'm
it
sure
can
I'll
be a
see it as
little
it
bit hard
happens.
where I'm just like, oh yeah, I'll put it
Yeah.
here and then there and
I'll
then
just do
here
this
and then
this
over
and
there.
this, and you're like, what?
See, this is one of the
Okay, I'm ready
the
to
bad
cheat.
points with having grown up in Wales. I learned to talk with my hands as much as with my words.
And you're sat there doing like little hand gestures.
Yes, I am. I wonder if that would actually translate to learning sign language. I'll have to look into that. I know a few words, but I never really properly studied sign language. I wonder if I would find it a little bit easier to pick up because I'm so used to gesticulating as a part of my speech pattern anyway.
Well, it might be harder because you might like accidentally put loads of like.
Oh yeah, I might be trying to point whilst
gesticulations in
actually
that mean
saying something with my
something.
hands. Yeah, no, that's a very good point
They're
actually.
Like, why did you say that?
It could be a double-edged sword. At this point, I'm tempted to just start learning sign language now, just so I can report back. It's like, so the experiment is concluded, and I have found.
I'm trying to. As much as it means I don't do as much damage with my staff secondary, I'm trying to hold back a bit so that the barricades aren't taking as much of a beating.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's the right thing
get
to
where you're
do.
going with that. Right. I don't yet have enough to pop down another setup down there, but what I will do is I'm going to just slide this across now that I've got enough to put down 2. Plonk, plonk. There we are.
Okay, and I'm gonna give it arcane in front of it as well. See if we can catch a couple with a double combo there.
Yeah.
Because some of the smaller units will get killed as well. So
Yeah. Okay, ready to go. What wave are we on? We're on wave 9 already. Not bad. Not bad.
that's
at all.
not too bad.
More enemies on
They'll
the
start
way.
getting harder from now in though. I
Yeah.
need to get more ceiling traps for the ogres and stuff though, because they're going to start coming through a lot more.
Yeah, I think the next 2 barricades I get, or rather money I get, is going to go on 2 barricades.
Yeah. Well, if I can get enough for one of them, then you can do it quicker then.
Yep. Actually, I should stop killing them as efficiently. I'm going to kill them when they reach this point from now on. I'm going to leave the trap system to do its thing up until then.
Yeah. I'm
Like
gonna
that
kill
one,
them.
we just got 13 from that one.
Yeah, the further they're getting.
Yeah, the further they get, the more money we make.
However,
Watch out,
if
though,
I-
you are
if I
taking
see
damage.
They're killing me.
They're almost there.
So no.
How dare they?
Naughty, no. Bad. Naughty, bad. Stop being naughty, bad. Nope. Alright.
I hate them. They're so annoying.
Yeah, they are.
Just gonna jump into the rift. You might want to do the same. Just jump into the
yeah.
rift and heal yourself.
I'm too greedy to sit back and wait.
I know.
Right. Popping down the barricade. There we go.
Want me to follow suit and just do one along here?
Yep. Oh, perfect.
Is that right?
Yep, that's exactly where I want it, as it happens.
I was trying to sort of, take your lead there and work out what you were trying to do.
Womp. Yoink.
Do we need to sell that barricade there to...
Don't have time, sadly.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, you do? Fantastic.
Oh, I had enough to sell it, but I don't have enough to... How do I know to sell it and not enough to redo it? I'll have enough in a minute, though.
Okay. The trap system's a little
Morale.
bit weakened, but it's not weakened too much. And oh, the archer's got a lot of range. Wow. Okay. She's really getting in there. I approve. Huge levels of approval.
That's how it goes.
Darn it, I put it in the wrong place now. Just slightly off. That's
It's
really
okay.
so annoying.
It's more or less working. But yeah, we'll the next time we get an opportunity
it.
where it's where they stop the waves for a second, we'll pop down another
We can
one.
shift it.
Another confusion flower. Right, take out that money bags.
I'm on him.
Going for the headshots, ignoring the rest of the monsters
On
for a
him
while,
with
which is
loads
dangerous.
of headshots.
Oh, the
Come,
confusion
money
flowers
bags. Oh,
got
he's
him.
confused. Nice. Yes.
There we go. Whoop, 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 whoop. Don't mind me. Thank you very much.
You're like, don't mind me. Who's going to steal all your money?
How many of these are there?
Right, popping down some more archers.
They're doing a brilliant job.
Yeah, they really are, actually. The amount of extra damage they're dealing here.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
It really is a case of finding the right space for
Yeah.
them, isn't it?
Sadly, they're straight in there again.
That barricade is still doing what it's meant to do. It's just annoyingly placed.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's ultimately
It's still
fine.
doing its job.
I want to put down a tar trap, but I'm just
It's
shy.
just a kind of...
Okay, we've got gnolls on the way.
I hate them so
There
much.
are enemies and are ripped through all day.
That's what
Right,
the
it's dead.
archers are actually very good at. Gnolls.
Yeah, because they actually seem to prioritize whoever's closest to the rift, even though the gnolls
Yeah.
don't actually cause any rift points.
Yeah, that does
if they
seem
go
to
through.
be like their best thing is rift protection. It does seem to be what they're kind of made for.
Hey, shouldn't have messed with me.
Yep. Another extra layer of freeze defense there.
Nice. Yeah, I'd love to get some more shock traps on the ceiling. These ogres are getting more and more.
Yeah, they're getting a little bit more powerful. Fair enough. Dunk.
Haven't had any armored ones yet, though.
I noticed you haven't had a chance to put down any snow cannons.
No, I can do that as well. I've got quite a lot of money now.
Man, it's
So
throwing us
it's like-
straight into the next one again. We still haven't had a chance to
More
save up
enemies
and
on the way.
take some time.
There you go. A couple of snow cannons should help. a
Oh,
bit.
fantastic, yeah.
I'm just
They're
trying
about-
to do whatever I can do quickly because we're
Yeah.
not getting much time between waves at all.
On wave 12, to be fair. It's to be expected, I imagine. Come on, archers. I know you can do these headshots. I'm doing them. My lord. And the body shots are less likely to miss, sure, but the headshots do so much more damage.
At this point, I'm not worrying too much about the combos. I'm just worrying about like get the big stuff gone sort of thing.
Yeah.
Technically, Jibs is short for giblets.
Yes. I thought everyone knew this. How could you be a studious character and not know that Gibbs is short for giblets? Mind you, it's
Freeze trap
interesting.
is doing such a lot of heavy lifting. It's
Oh,
really
yeah.
good.
Couple of those placed in the right spots. There's so much money over here. Right, yoink, selling it. Gonna replace it. Because
Yay!
it was actually
Good
slowly
job.
driving me
More
mad.
enemies on the way.
I ended up losing a lot of money for that, but
There's a barricade that's almost down here. Look.
yeah,
So be careful.
Gonna have to
I'm
be,
gonna try and stand away from it in front of the archers
more
more.
aggressive then, yeah. It's fine.
It might be that it's gone down because I was stood more to the left-hand side.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm having fun.
Also, it's just explosive minions. You can upgrade the barricades instead of being too wide to having
Take better collateral damage.
less collateral damage. Yeah, that
Less,
might be
yeah.
might be an interesting
Be more resistant
option.
against it.
Yeah, might definitely be an interesting option at some point.
So if we can try not to have that barricade go down and it heals itself between a wave, then that would be the ideal.
But it has to be a wave where it pauses.
It has to be like one of those like extra good waves.
I actually
So what
can't
we
see
might
where I'm
want to do is
shooting
try and
him.
sell it,
That was amazing.
so we actually get something back for it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Sold.
Quick, nice.
Popping down the next one. Tonk. There we go. That.
Well done.
Enemies on
I'm
the
low
way.
on money now, but
I'm not, so I'm going to put some more stuff down.
yeah, by all
for
means.
us.
Another barricade
more floor
going
traps?
this way would be great.
Going which way?
The way I'm moving.
Yep, sure. Like that.
Upwards, but sure, that'll work for now until we can sell it.
Sorry.
That's
I'm
okay.
quite sure what you meant. I was
It's
trying
so
to...
that it narrows the path.
Oh, I see what you wanted. Yeah, now you say it. I'll try and sell it next round.
Yeah, it's because if we do that, then we're going to force them to walk past 2 wall traps.
Yeah.
But it's really hard to illustrate. I wish there was a way you could point in this game or like tag the
Idea. Ideas.
if you could somehow tag the map so it's easier to plan would be great. I lost 2,
Yeah.
2 archers.
That'd
That's
be
fine.
really good for the multiplayer, definitely.
Okay, there we go.
They're almost there.
Oh, they got punted over, unfortunately.
Almost dead.
Not see that coming.
It's fine. We're going okay. We've got plenty of
Doing
time.
good.
You've already put down an arrow trap. Nice. Okay. Well, I'm going to pop down the next blade trap.
Technically, jibs is short for giblets.
Already on 14, which is great.
What is it, like 25 is the last one where it counts
25.
things? Yeah.
Oh!
Damn it. I was a
I
little
was just
bit too
hitting
short.
E as it got to 0.
More enemies on the
Oh,
way.
don't worry.
So irritating.
we'll
I'll try
get
next wave. We'll try again.
Now that's an orc stop.
I have to sell the archer stands where the archers have gone. Because they died, so I just need to replace their stands
Yeah.
completely. It's kind of...
Because they're another one that only comes back on
Yeah.
the in-between waves.
No, I don't think they come back at all. You straight up have to sell it.
Are they
it's,
not?
it's basically a dead trap now.
Sucks.
Oh, money bags as well. Okay.
Right, we've got Earth Lords coming now.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm having fun.
I did not see that coming.
As soon as I see money bags, I'll try and...
Going to sleep.
Oh, he's there. He's there.
Not coming back from
Come on, get
Doing
the
well
headshots
so
on money
far.
bags.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
Oh, he's done.
Nice.
Oh, brilliant.
Okay.
Go by me. Thank you very much.
How many of these are there?
Wow.
Okay, there we go.
It's dead. Bringing the hurt.
That's a
you've
lot
got
of
this
money
going
that
quite
I'm
well,
just
actually.
not able to get and spend.
Well, just pop down some ice towers or something, or you know, ceiling
Get
lasers,
some more
etc.,
snow
etc.
cannons and things.
Yeah. Right, as soon as these guys go down, right, sold that. I'm moving it back up.
Nice. Nice, nice.
Punk. So now you have a much better idea of where to
More
place
enemies on the way.
the items there.
Do you want another laser wall?
Yeah, if you could put laser wall over here, would be amazing. Like over these 3 traps would be absolutely fantastic.
Over these
Watch out,
these
no
3 here?
hunter. Yeah. Got it. It's already gone.
Oh yeah, that's how it goes.
Fantastic location.
There are enemies in our rift room.
Gosh.
Don't worry.
I can keep this up all day.
Right, I'm popping down a couple more archers.
I need to sell that snow cannon there. It's in the way of me putting down the second laser trap.
Sure. Yeah, the snow cannon there was over the actual position of the
Yeah,
the floor. Yeah, I see what you mean.
where the laser trap would be. So
Back here, it's increasingly more kind of tight to place down traps. And that's one of the consequences of playing Endless on one of the earlier waves. Is the waves are the maps are significantly less involved.
Wow.
Right, Brimstone is going to go there.
sold the wrong one. It's so Annoying.
Enemies on the way.
It's okay. Just chill
I
out. It's
saw the
fine.
electric trap.
Not a problem
back.
at all. Dim problemo gobble. I'm gonna pop 2 items there. If you pop a brimstone here, and then a spike trap there.
Bike.
Perfect. Now anything going through there is going to get hit by a couple of things.
Let's do that again.
I'm actually kind of thinking, would it be okay to remove that arrow wall trap in the
Remove
next area?
anything
Oh,
you
damn it.
want.
Which
It'll
one
just
went
refund
down?
straight to me.
Yeah, we just lost a barricade. I'm gonna swoop through, grab a bunch of cash. Thank you, because that is a bad loss.
I
They
bet you
now-
that's why I couldn't do that barricade earlier on. I bet it refunded to you.
How many of these are there?
Ah,
Because you'd placed it.
yeah, that's probably what it was. Good coin. Good point. Good coin? I mean, you know, have you got good coins? I don't know. Sheila, hoarding all the good currency.
That's going to stink.
Ow!
Attacking a
Balls.
barricade.
Sorry.
Back to the fight.
There we go. Oof. Okay.
Still didn't manage to sell it. I'm always in the wrong place when the last one goes down.
Don't worry about it. We'll get it there. We're on wave 18. Doing well. Just need to get that other barricade in position now. What's your money like?
2,000.
2,000.
Yeah.
Can you put the barricade down? Just rotate it to the right orientation and just take your time. Jump up on the barricade. It's all fine. And then just pop it
So
down
I'm not
there.
sure where the barricade needs to go though.
At the front. The barricades have been destroyed.
Oh, okay. I can absolutely replace that, yeah.
Is that it? I can keep
There you go.
There we go. Our trap system is going to be significantly better now.
I have enough nearly to replace another one as it goes down as
Oh,
well.
fantastic. Yeah.
keep coming.
Gonna swoop in, grab a little bit of cash.
Yeah, I can replace one more if it needs to.
Excellent. Absolutely fantastic. Kablamo. Right, they're all basically
I'm having fun.
in that choke point now. Right, I'm moving into position to sell.
Me too.
Just these
Problem
ogres
is,
left.
it's
That
really
one's down.
awkward.
If you get into the position to sell,
Yeah, I am.
I'll kill this one. I would like to. There, it's gone.
It's gone. Yes.
Yeah.
Done and done and done. Though one barricade is about to go.
Enemies on the way.
This one is very
Okay, I've
close.
got enough to replace it if it goes.
This one I'm stood on is the one that's going to go down soon.
The one behind here as well is going to go down soon too.
Yeah, we've got a
so
couple that are on their last legs, sadly.
I think we have enough money to replace them.
Yeah.
It'd be lovely if they didn't go down, but
It'd also be a little bit easy.
Not coming back from that.
I wish your character had more voice lines. Oh my god, if she says technically Jibs is short for giblets, I am going to lose my mind. I may actually join the Orcs.
start like trying to take down our defenses.
Yeah, it's like anything to make this pain end faster. Oh my god.
The barricade is down.
There we are.
I'll as soon as I get back up, I'll put that barricade back down.
Didn't win? I meant to do that.
Well done.
Ignore grenadiers.
They just keep coming.
Yeah. They're a tad annoying. Right, I'm gonna have to sell pretty much all of the. Ouch! I knew there was a bomb there too. I don't know why I walked back into it. 'Cause I'm a bit of a dummy. Thankfully, the confusion flowers are doing their job.
Quickly nip yourself back into the rift.
Good call. How much cash you got?
2.7.
Yeah, I'm
2.7.
gonna swoop through, grab a bunch of cash. Don't mind me, or mind me if you want. I don't care. And I'm going to place down
High, too high.
a couple of bits. No, thank you.
I'll place down like an arrow trap at the sort of at the starts.
Yeah, sure. Oh, that would be perfect.
Armored ogre. Okay.
Yeah. Ooh. Perfect positioning, yeah. Ah, damn it, I was too far away. Couldn't get back in time to sell the
More
archer
enemies
points.
on the way.
Oh well.
That's okay. We'll
Wave 20
do that
though.
next round.
Not
Yeah.
bad at all. Now, out of curiosity, when you're thinking about these endless maps, do you feel that it's better to have a larger selection of turrets and possible upgrades to those turrets to choose from, or would you feel that having less choice but the ability to upgrade the turrets in the fight would be a more engaging experience?
I don't know. I sometimes feel overwhelmed even trying to put down and sell the traps. So I think
Yeah.
with how crazy everything is,
'Cause
I
that's-
think because it's one way you have to fight as well,
Yeah.
that not having to upgrade the traps as you go is good. Although having more of an ability to heal the barricades might be nice.
Yeah, that would actually be very nice, to be fair.
Because we're actually noticing them go down, but then not being able to do a darn thing about it.
Yeah, it's kind of a pain in the bum, to be fair. We are going to need some of your brimstone traps towards the end of this sequence. Brimstone trap down. Okay, good. Popping down a new acid trap. There we go. Time for a
Another
spike
bridgestone
trap.
after that?
A spike.
Spike.
Oh yeah. That's
Spike.
how it goes.
There we go. And then I guess I'll pop down a tar trap just for the sake of it. And that's the end of that sequence now.
And then I want some more snow cannons, maybe.
I don't remember that from the book.
I don't know where I'm going to put them.
We're going to need... Ooh, actually... I'd probably say over here, some laser traps down here. where
Yeah,
I'm shimmying.
absolutely. Like there.
Yes, exactly. Right, okay, so...
Don't have quite enough money for the second, but
Got
you know,
most...
always-
well, not most of them, but I got a couple of them
More
going.
enemies on the way.
That's the stuff.
Spread them out a little bit from now on, though. So I noticed the gnolls were doing a pretty nasty number on my archers because of the AoE of
Yeah.
their grenades. Speak of the devil.
I hate them so much.
Not coming back from that.
Jibs is short.
Oh my god, shut up about Gibbs.
I can keep this up all day.
Amazing.
I'm just hearing things like, I did not see that coming. Let's do that again.
I imagine, like, I'm just not focusing on my own character's voice lines, but I'm sure my character's being just as repetitive.
Is that it?
You actually don't hear much of your character.
Oh,
Yeah.
he does talk, but it's like, is that it? Or
The odd,
that's
like,
an
I
orc
can do
stopper or
this all
something.
day.
Yeah.
That's a little disgusting.
Well, I'm glad, because it's an endless mode. You need to be
Keep coming.
Right. We've
full of
got
stamina.
all of them just basically just piled in that location there.
This laser trap's doing really good. I like really well. I'm so looking forward to upgrading those to the point where they've got like extra.
Extra lasers,
Lasers.
and yeah. And honestly, just the upgrades to their raw damage is nice. But yeah, touching on the question I asked earlier, the reason why I asked is because tower defenses of this kind, where you're kind of like front and center with your character and running around the map setting things up, they seem to fall into two categories. One's where there aren't many traps, and the traps might be linked to the class of your character, for example.
Yeah.
Or ones where the traps are... You've got loads of traps, but it's a more of a traditional tower defense where it's just the traps. You set up the traps and you set that up at the beginning of the round, and then you don't really do much but choose where they go. Like, you can't upgrade them.
Yeah.
But you have a lot more selection. So the strategy in games like Orcs Must Die, and then specifically where you've got a massive selection of traps but a limited amount you can equip, like the strategy of that of these runs begins before the run has even started in just selecting
Yeah.
your loadout. And there's a lot of strategy involved,
absolutely.
especially when there's two people.
Is under attack. They've destroyed a barricade.
Okay, that
We
was an
sat
important one.
and had a chat about
Yeah.
what traps to
Shelab,
upgrade.
I'm absolutely going to need you to help
Almost there.
What's wrong?
because we've lost an important barricade. Can you hold them off while I place it down?
Yeah.
Sorted. Thank you.
There are enemies.
Sorry to have interrupted you there. That was a bit of a dire situation there. We've got
Sorry,
another one
no,
lost from
yeah,
the front as well.
Sometimes it's hard to see like what's gone down.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to need... Oh. Sod it. You can upgrade the
I've
archers so that they can
replaced
get...
the one at the front.
Oh, fantastic. You can upgrade archers so that they regenerate health, and I think that probably would be the better one for this particular round.
Yeah.
Because there's just so few actual breaks. We're
Yeah,
just
there's
straight
loads like
into
right
it.
early on, and then it just goes crazy.
Yeah, and I think that makes sense because early on is where all the heavy strategizing going, and now it's just maintenance. We're just trying to survive. Got quite a nice score though, I noticed. Over 5.5 million.
It's not too bad.
And we're on wave 23. I'm very tempted to pop out and just drop down maybe an ice trap or two. Yeah, I'm out to drop an ice trap. Back in a bit.
Okay.
Whoop.
Bring the hurt. That's going to stick.
I'll try and draw them off a little bit as well while I'm at it. Nope.
Did a job.
Hi. Oh, thanks. Honestly, they seem really, really committed to trying to kill me. I'm kind of flattered. Oh,
Ogres do like to follow you about. You can really use that if you're struggling.
yeah. Right, you just go ahead and stand on all of that, please. Ouch, that hurt, but okay. Oof. All right. How's everything going back here?
Good. I'm just going to keep my money this round just because I've got nearly enough to replace a barricade if it goes down. So I think it's probably better at this
Sure.
point just
Yeah.
to keep the money for any barricades that are struggling.
But yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense.
On the way.
24. I like the way you're placing your archers now. It's like good.
I'm not sure that
Really
it's
good
actually
roll.
making them any more survivable, but it's a pretty pattern at the
No,
very least.
it's a pretty pattern.
And that's all we really need. Right, there's definitely something dangerous coming. It's a yellow blip on the map. Can't
That'll
tell.
be a cobalt. That's
No. Oh, yeah, that's a cobalt, and there's
explosive
three
stuff.
no
Oh, but those yellow
coming.
diamonds are probably null grenadiers.
Right, switching.
Enemies at the rift.
Going to stick.
No thanks. Whoop.
How many of these are there?
Right, I'm just keeping them frozen. Ouch. And also dying to explosives. I did my best. My best was not good enough. I'm ashamed.
Ah! I am also dead.
Archers, need your help.
Different plan this time.
Oh, that was a bit nasty.
They are the worst, though. They are really like the worst thing you've come across in this. I swear.
Well, that's because they don't care about the rift. They care about you, and that is actually quite, quite a potent attack ability. As soon as you've got the money to place down another laser,
Just keep coming.
that'd be grand.
I already do, so I'll get it down.
Awesome. Double up that damage, because those are ogre killers. Like, oh my
There you
lord.
go.
A short for giblets.
Okay, now I'm having fun.
Okay, back in a few. I'm going to place down another ice trap. No. Calm down now.
Uh-huh. Deadly.
Okay, well, if you don't, I can
Good
just
job.
shoot you in the face for a bit. And I'm all about that. Right, 7. There we go. Spreading out a little bit of extra damage here and there is really starting to help out. I'm
Yeah.
hopeful that it's managing to slow them down quite a lot. Hi. My lord, they can tank damage. Oh my goodness. Oof. Okay, one barricade about ready to go down, but
More enemies
this
on
is
the
wave
way.
25. I think this is
Yeah.
the last wave where actually it matters.
Yeah, if you get past this one, you 5-scuttled it. And then we can just see how far we go after that. But after that, I think it very much reduces your income.
Keep this up.
Yeah, no, it already has. We're now getting one bit of currency for every kill. So now it is a war of attrition, a true war of attrition. It's just
Yeah.
purely, okay, you've beat the level. How far can you go? It's like, okay. Moneybags is going to be absolutely imperative now. Unless Moneybags also gives one. In which case,
Imagine if Moneybags.
how
won. Oh my
rude.
gosh.
I meant to do that.
I would cry.
Keep this up.
But yeah, our barricades are now completely doomed. In fact, I'm going to switch over to my my tool. Reset all of our
We just got a times 16 combo.
marvelous. I'm just going to keep my reset tool active.
Trying to keep my eyes on Moneybags, but
Moneybags is in the middle and is almost dead already from traps.
yeah.
There you go.
Watch
Moneybags.
these Earth Lords as well.
I think I got a bit of cash from Moneybags. Yeah, I definitely got a decent chunk of cash from Moneybags.
Yeah, so that's kind of the only way you're really going to be getting a lot of money.
Pretty
at all.
much, yeah.
That's how it goes.
Mind you, I've gotten about, I think I got about 900 in this run, just from the sheer volume of enemies, even at 1 per enemy.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Back from that.
Hello. Excuse me. Don't mind me. Just placing down some traps. Safety first. Wear your helmet. I appreciate you, Orc. I truly do. I will still kill you, but I'm going to be sad that you're no longer alive.
Well, that's the thing. When you go on to the higher difficulty, which is like Rift Lord, they all have little shields.
This Orc is confused. There we are. Job's a good one.
Okay, well that's us done. We've 5-skulled it now. We've won.
Yeah,
One.
technically.
More enemies on the way.
But it is going to grow increasingly hard to even... Oh, no, I placed you in the wrong place. Ah! Oh, that's so bad.
It's okay.
It is not. Let us know in the comments if placing them in the wrong place is okay or not. That is the question
Okay
for this
because-
video.
It's okay because we're having fun.
Keep coming.
Oh yeah, no, having fun is fine, but let me know in the comments
want to win.
if you too would also be like, I actually don't care if deleting this costs me the game. It must be put in the right place. It is an affront to nature in the wrong place. Heresy.
I mean, I was
Nope,
also
nope, nope.
particularly keen on that one that I misplaced at the front, but it was still absolutely doing its job perfectly
Yeah,
well.
to be fair, I mean the archer's doing a good job with it, but
But it did still bug me.
yeah. Right, as soon as I can, I'm gonna sell that trap. But honestly, I'm gonna say that the confusion traps, without them, we would have lost a long time ago. Those confusion traps, especially the later ones, they have such an impact. And there we go. I am gonna sell you, even though you're not dead. And let's pop this down. Come on then.
Right, I'm just gonna go out and place a few more traps because I've got some money to do
Aye, aye.
that with.
More enemies on the way.
I'm just stacking more and more archers at this point. Did you manage to make it back before everything collapsed
Yep.
on you?
You win? That's going
But yeah, your traps are
Put
going to be
down
the
a
better
couple
ones to
more.
put out there. You've got more dangerous wall traps by far. I'm going to
Yeah,
go and...
that's what I did. I put through a few like arrow traps around.
Yeah, makes sense. I will go and pop down a few confusion traps, but the last place that you can put lasers, realistically, is here, along this path. If they fit, I'm not
Yeah.
sure they will, though. They may partially fit, though.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
The barricade is down.
Oh, dear. That was an important one.
Where?
Just straight at the beginning. Right in front of you.
Yeah.
Come on, archers.
back from that.
No, I'm stunned. So are you scoundrels. Come on,
Enemies at the rift.
I'm trying to freeze them.
How many of these are there?
Oh, we've lost 3 barricades. Ouch. Okay, this may be it, I'm afraid. I'm going to lead them off. Do you have enough money to place down any more barricades?
Yes.
Okay. The most important one is the furthest one in the queue, basically, not the front ones. But yeah, you got it. Perfect. Yes. Okay. Oh, actually, we only lost 2, did we? No.
No, I put 2 down.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll put down the
I
third.
figured that the one at the front is probably the one we could survive without the most.
There we are. Whoa, that was a close one actually. Not gonna lie. Thought we had goners there. Archers did a load of work though.
More enemies on the
Ooh,
way.
if we hadn't had
The
them,
lasers
I'm
are
not
doing
sure.
well. As I say, I reckon we could do better on this if we had the upgraded lasers.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Some of
there
my
was more
traps
in a
aren't even
row.
upgraded fully. So,
I don't remember that.
Lady Shelab continues to be the skull leader, by the way. For those who are wondering, Lady Shelab still has
I love this game.
like an order of magnitude more skulls than I do in her various traps.
Let's do that
Keep
again.
this up all day.
Pretty much everything I've got is, except for my blunderbuss at the moment, is 4-star upgraded. But there's some things that I need to use to get the.
To unlock the unique upgrades. Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense. We might have to stream this again at some point because we've gone reasonably far in the campaign, and that unlocked a lot of traps. Like there's one trap that I would love, the auto ballista. That's a ceiling trap, and I can only imagine how good that would be.
Yeah, I imagine that's a bit like the snow cannons, but it's sort of
Just physical. Yeah.
shoots, arrows. And that becomes more important when you get all of the sort of fire resistant enemies. Like these guys are pretty. I mean, it gives you obviously an extra bit of combo damage.
Yeah.
But these guys are
Stay down.
pretty physical resistant. But when
They
you
are
get the fire
literally
resistant ones,
stuck in a queue over there. It's just amazing.
I definitely think we've lost a lot less barricades by me standing back a lot more. Although I feel like I'm
Yeah.
doing less damage.
But still, once it gets towards the end, you can just move forward and just nix a bunch of ogres if you want to. My goodness.
More enemies on the way.
But yeah, at this point, our traps are the thing that's stopping this, not us. In the beginning, if it weren't for us, the traps wouldn't have been able to hold things
Yeah.
back. But at this point, we're actually, in some ways, the weakness in the system, because if we're near the barricades, they go down faster.
Coming.
We do have a no.
I was trying to put down
Cobalt.
That's going to stay.
the laser traps, but it just doesn't seem to work.
No worries then. Remember though that even though part of the laser trap will be over the barricade, it won't matter as long as part of it is still over the.
No, like it won't even let me stick it on the ceiling at this point.
Oh, really?
It's just like, yeah,
Oh, okay.
They're almost there.
Fair enough.
I don't know what's going on there.
Like these. Right, I'm gonna just move in with my freeze ability and start doing freeze damage to them
I'm not feeling
where I can. Yeah, they've wiped out so many of our archers.
Magic running low.
We're on wave 29 though.
Yep. I don't think there's any achievement for getting really far, but
I don't-
I feel pretty good about this.
I feel pretty accomplished for that, right?
Yeah. Though at this rate, we might be set in a position where we can just go for aces. So if suddenly you like, if it happens anyway, if suddenly we cut forward in time, it's just understand that
Like,
this ended up
wait,
being like 2 hours long.
technically just too short for Jim.
Though it
think
will
it
be
does scale
significantly
enough.
less long if she doesn't shut up about giblets.
My character's gonna get murdered.
I'm starting to understand why the goblins, the orcs are attacking in the first place.
I just come to get Kelsey.
Oh yeah, that's how it goes. Not coming back. from
Well, let me head out. And have we got all the barricades in place? Yes, they are. Good.
Wow, that's an absolute miracle.
that. Let her rip.
Yeah, some confusion traps up here. Yeah, if you can pop some more spike traps, floor spike traps at the top, that would be great.
On the way.
At some
At the
point, it's
top?
not. Yeah, it's not an
Which
urgent
one-
one right now, but
What do you mean by top though?
the
By
the upper level near the door,
Oh, right.
top of the map, top elevation sort of
Going
thing.
to stay.
I
I
died
see
doing
you
it, but I
gave
got
your
knocked
life
down.
for the cause. Much appreciated.
I did. I gave my life for the cause.
But yeah, we've reached Level 30. And yeah, we're just getting so much money purely based on the amount of enemies we're killing.
Yeah.
Even though we're only getting one per. I don't have enough to replace a barricade, but I'm not actually that far off it.
I do. Do we
Money
need one
bags.
replacing? Where is it?
No. But I'm just aware of that's going to be why
Yeah,
we
aware
go down
that
when it
there's
happens.
money there to replace a barricade if it's required.
Yep.
They just keep coming.
There are enemies in our rift room.
No, there aren't. Shush.
How many of these are there?
What?
Moneybag sometimes like shows up for a while after he's dead.
Yeah, it's the only one that I've seen that happen to as well.
Yeah.
It's a weird one. There is such a traffic jam due to those two barricades. Oh my lord.
Because everything's huge now. It's like every unit is an ogre right now.
No, if you look on the map, there's loads of tiny ones. They're just stuck behind the ogres. Like, there's a legitimate traffic jam.
Going to stay.
I'm getting
traffic jams
PTSD
in
flashbacks
lasers
from
is amazing.
city skylines right now, looking at all the traffic stuck there.
How many of these are there?
There we go. We're on. We've not actually had amazing kill streaks, I will say, though.
Going to stay.
Which is an interesting one.
Yeah, maybe they're too spread out in when they die.
Yeah.
Bring the
Really good combos. Our score is 10 million right now.
These are there.
What?
I keep this up all day.
That escalated quickly. In like 5
Yeah.
waves, we've gone up 5 million points.
Because we're just that awesome, clearly.
Clearly, yeah. I accept.
Game loves us.
Alright, let me pop down.
More enemies
Yeah, sure,
on the
another one
way.
there. Another one there. Any room? No. Okay, more snow cannons wherever you can spot them now. If you want me to remove some of the clustered... In fact, yeah, you probably do. I will sell the middle confusion flower here in a bit, so that you can place
Yeah,
down
I've
a
not got much
cluster.
money right now, so
Yeah, no, that's fine.
I
But
put two more. I put 2 more in, and hopefully they'll just all work together.
I wish you would
Go
stop
away,
warning
Knoll
us about the
Hunter.
gnolls,
I hate you.
because the gnolls are really not a problem. It panics me when it's like, they're almost there, yeah, but this one can't actually do any damage
That
to
one
the
won't go
rift.
through the rift, so it's fine.
I'm going to place down some archers purely to deal with the gnolls when they get
How
close.
many of these are there?
Nice.
Bring the hurt.
To be fair, though, if the gnolls could go through the rift, that would be so cheap, considering they can jump over barricades.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm having fun.
Just jump straight into the rift.
Yeah.
Yay, thanks.
Bring the hurt.
I am starting to feel, though, that the archers... I don't know, they seem to do okay. If I had them leveled up and they had more health and health regen, they would be a very
Yeah,
different
no, I
deal.
think they could be amazing, and they are definitely rift protectors. That does seem to be their
But likewise, if I instead
Their
had
thing.
more...
More enemies on the way.
If I instead had the flip traps, I could place them in a lot of different places.
yeah. Well, it might be worth maybe if we do another.
Because either way, like the archers aren't great if they're not upgraded, and neither are the flip traps. So I think
No,
there-
exactly.
there's-
The flip flaps are too slow, and the archers are too weak. Glass cannony.
Yeah,
Too,
yeah, absolutely. I think I
too
also
squishy.
another one I could also get is just a regular wall trap, like a grinder or something. Oh my lord, that is a lot of kobolds. I disapprove. Oh, we're about to lose. Yeah, we just lost. a lot.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
we
think-
lost a chunk.
Enemies at the rift.
How cheeky. Right, okay. Freezing.
Not coming back from that. They just keep coming.
There are enemies in our rift room.
Yes, there are.
We might get through this, but we won't have enough to.
Oh, Ogre just got in.
Entering the rift.
Okay, this is... I've got no cash to help
We've
with
got
this.
nothing to repair stuff with. I've got 1,000. I might be able to do 1 barricade if I'm lucky.
Yeah, but
Probably not
five
even that.
kobolds, they literally just blasted through our barriers. I'm trying to draw them back a little bit, but... it's kind of working.
I've been putting around like brimstone and spike traps and things,
Yeah.
but I think
Ouch,
obviously
ouch.
it probably just sent
that
too
hurt
many.
a lot. Thank you, archers. No.
Oh, I
my
got
lord.
through after all that as well.
I know.
This is
That
going to
was
be an interesting
rude.
wave, isn't it?
Yeah, we've got no defenses. Okay, now it's straight up. We need to be
No,
right
let's
in
let's
there.
just get to the gates and one at each gate.
I'm not going to be straight up at the gate because I haven't got a weapon as powerful as yours, but I will be hanging around the traps and popping my ability every now and then to freeze things.
I think this is probably going to be the wave where we lose it, but
Still, we've done a good job. This is wave 33.
33.
And it took a squad of kobolds to bring us down eventually. It was something like
It was a
5
really good
kobolds
trap
at once.
configuration, I think. Yeah.
Ouch.
No, this is it. I
Yeah,
can't
I'm
take her
down.
out fast enough.
I'm going to pop my ability again because I've got full mana. And again. Come back, you.
The rift has been compromised.
Nope. Got no mana.
Oh, I got no mana left at all.
I'm trying to get
No.
it over the rift.
I think this is it. I'm dead.
No! No! Hold the line!
Oh my
poop.
goodness. That was so cool. We did such a good job.
I unlocked a couple of achievements through that, apparently. 32 waves. We got 12,611,905 score. And, again,
so good.
we managed to 5 skull it, so that was actually pretty good.
I love how there's like a thing for rift points remaining on endless mode, but the whole point is that you wouldn't finish it unless you had no rift points remaining.
Yeah, exactly.
So what's that there for?
I love the bonus skulls. Yeah, if you complete it in a fast enough time. Yeah, no, that doesn't. Yeah,
That
no.
doesn't really work on endless mode either, does
No.
it?
You can't speed run endless mode. Well, I guess
Got
you could.
lifetime
You could just.
minion kills and highest wave though, which is cool.
Yeah, highest
And,
new
new
high
high
score. Yeah,
score.
highest wave reached. Lifetime minion kills. Let's have a look at what we actually got. Number of combos: 3,441.
Ooh.
The largest combo: 16.
Oh, I saw that one. I pointed that out when we
you
got
did.
it.
Yeah, I don't even know how we got to 16. That's amazing.
I don't either. I didn't even know there were 16 different effects.
It must not be. It must just be. It was under effect, like the same effect, but from multiple
Yeah.
sources.
Rats.
Yeah. Largest kill streak though is 163. That's not too bad at all.
No, not too bad at all.
Minions killed 1,929. Minions killed non-trap. I got 240. What did you get?
270.
Nice.
It's that secondary ability of mine.
Yeah. What did you get for
Kills a
headshot
lot.
kills?
100.
I got 118. So not that much
118?
higher. Yeah, 1.8.
That's not too bad then. I always feel like I never get enough headshots, and I'm always like, I don't feel like my aim's very good. So like that actually shows it's not so bad.
Yeah. Towards the end, I was literally just shooting into the mass
I
of
was just
orcs
like
at the
procking
door.
my second ability and running around hoping for the best.
Traps placed 80. Traps sold 22. Damage from traps 445,135. Nice. Damage dealt
That was different to me. I
528,000.
got 527,193.
It's probably individual traps, so my
Yeah, it
traps are
must be
counted
individual
differently.
placements.
Yeah. Coins earned 42,020. Oh, that was
Yeah,
great.
That was between us.
Yeah, that was absolutely fantastic. I had so much fun playing through that. I'm so
I
glad.
had a whale of a time. It was brilliant. It was so good. It's so nice when you get a working strategy and you
Yeah.
can just boss it.
And yet, there's still definitely ways that we would be able to refine that strategy. And that's just that map. A different map would have a different strategy entirely and would necessitate use of different types of traps to manage it. Like in this one, we did have a nice chonky area where it made sense to have a barricade maze, where it made sense then to have ceiling and floor and wall traps. So honestly, the wall traps were probably the weakest parts of that because of the nature of the maze, there weren't as many walls for things to walk past. So like a grinder trap wouldn't have done as much in there as it would in an area where there were lots
Ceiling
of walls.
traps strong in this one, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. But right, well, that's going to be it. I hope you all enjoyed and that this has answered the call for the many of you who have expressed a desire to see more Aavak and Shelab taking on Orcs Must Die 3. It has been wonderful to read all those comments, by the way. I'm sure Lady Shelab agrees.
I do indeed. Thank you so much.
It has actually been lovely. Like, we've been swapping comments between each other. Oh, hey, someone on my video said this, and it's been a lovely experience. But unfortunately, like all good things, this has now come to its end. So that's going to be it from me, and indeed from Lady Shelab, and from Orcs Must Die 3 for now. Maybe if there's enough interest in the comments or likes on the videos, then we might see a little bit more besides. But until next time, and as always, do take care, everyone.
Keep being awesome.